As you know, the NCTCOG has selected Bidnet Direct as the agency's new e-procurement and contract management platform. We're excited to help you learn about it and how you will use it for your department. So let's get started with a quick presentation to guide you through accessing and viewing your contracts and related information in the Contract Management, or CLM, module. You will first need to access Bidnet by logging in to the platform using single sign-on, which means no password required. This link is displayed here but will also be provided to you by the procurement team via email. We also have a step-by-step guide available to assist you with setting this as a shortcut or favorite in your browser. Check out the Bidnet Resource Hub on the intranet for this walkthrough. This is the home page many users will see upon login, although it's important to note that your actual screen view might vary depending on your user role or permissions. For the purposes of demonstrating how to access contracts, we'll simply click on the link underlined in blue showing the number of all contracts. Clicking the number link will bring you to a list of all of the contracts for your department. As you can see, we have headings for the unique Bidnet contract record, or form number, the vendor name, contract name, our internal standard contract number, which it should be noted will continue to correspond to the NCTCOG RFP number, contract type, your department name, contract start and expiration dates, and the current contract status. The current contracts that have been imported during implementation of Bidnet are all active. However, going forward, you'll also be able to see contracts in draft status as they are going through the collaboration and approval workflows before they are submitted for executive director signature. Pulling your focus back to the first column, the form number, you will notice that these are linked fields. Clicking on any of these numbers will take you to the detail page of that individual vendor agreement. Let's click on one to check it out. Let's talk a bit about what we can see here. First, in the gray header bar, we can see that same unique Bidnet contract record, or form number, and a reminder that we are looking at an executed or active contract. We can also see the steps that have been completed to get us to this active status on the right side of the gray header bar. This includes the draft, approval, and signature phases that will be discussed in greater detail in another training session. In the body of the page, we can see the NCTCOG contract number, which, in this example, is 2025-033. We also see the contract name, non-emergency transportation services, and the type of solicitation used for this procurement to award contract, which was a formal solicitation, or RFP. As we scroll further down the page, we will find some detailed information about the contract dates. This area will show the contract start or effective date, the current expiration date, along with any information about possible optional or automatic renewals, which will vary based on the specific terms of each contract. In this example, the contract began on March 3, 2025 and has an initial term of 2 years, bringing the current expiration date to March 2 of 2027. The terms of this contract include 3 optional 1-year renewals. Since we have not yet passed the initial expiration date, none of these renewals have yet been exercised. When the procurement team processes a renewal amendment with this vendor in 2027, the dates will be updated to reflect 1 renewal completed, or exercised, and the expiration date will change to March 2, 2028. As always, if you have any questions about this, don't hesitate to reach out to your procurement team for assistance. Finally, we get to the area to access and view your executed contract and supporting documents. You'll want to ignore the working document and collaboration area for this, since that will be used in the draft phase that will be covered in a different training module. Nothing to see here for the time being. Right below that area is where you'll find the link to the executed agreement PDF. Simply click the contract PDF link and it will open as a download file in the top right corner of your screen. Let's look at that a little closer. In the top right download icon, choose the PDF that matches the Bidnet CON number. Clicking here will open the full PDF agreement in a new tab for your reading pleasure. Most agreements also have supporting documents that are required as part of the procurement file and will ultimately be used as backup documentation to submit a requisition or PO in cost point. For the pre-existing active contracts that have been imported during implementation of Bidnet CLM, those supporting documents can be found here in the Notes and Attachments section. However, it's important to note that all new contracts going forward that originate in Bidnet will have these supporting documents in a different location. Recall earlier that we discussed the gray header bar at the top of the screen. Let's bring that back into view. Just below the header bar, you can see blue tabs. The screen we've been reviewing has been the Contract tab, and to the right of that, we have a Subcontracts tab, which is where you'll find items like Certificates of Insurance, and an Amendments tab where you will find contract changes such as renewals or approved price increases. These are the three tabs that will be used most often. We also have tabs for Supporting Documents and Hierarchy that will not be utilized at this time. Congratulations! You are now ready to log into Bidnet and view your contracts. Don't be afraid to get in there and look around and begin to familiarize yourself with this new tool. As ever, if you have any questions or need assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to your procurement team. We are here to help.